Can I speak still or no?
No! Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League main bracket, season 4, round 2. We have Exaltis versus 0Practice here, with Exaltis killing first with 0/Hyra playing for Exaltis on the blind, and Freddy Fast vs Pizza. I'm joined with me here by Tavi, and apparently 6 hearts here also in the background, but 6 hearts, be quiet hearts. Tavi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, Mal. You know, something that I have not been keeping up with in comp is teams, and 0Practice is quite an old team. I remember seeing in DVD League, who I think disbanded or something. But yeah, they're back apparently, from my very limited knowledge of teams. So yeah, they're back, and they've got slightly different roster, but they are good to go in this blind set, and it's a pretty good start, I guess. Pretty good start. Getting rid of the Ruin first off, or the Thrill, and yet are we to see a tag? And Hyra is just going to miss that one onto Alkali, but that is going to be the first M1.
Yeah, Alkali here on the Nancy, taking the tag here in Shack. With the Ruin gone through the Thrill, I think that's crazy here, going for having Ruin disappear this early, considering you have invested 2 perk slots into it.
Yeah, and the other problem with Ruin being gone this early is that the Thrill didn't get cleansed, so that means that there's that additional time which the survivors save by not having to cleanse the additional totem.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be Alkali going down in the basement, but I think it will secure the first generator for that. Yeah, do you have a stealth here too? So good cures up to do this. And it does seem like we're using some rushes just to get around the map, so perhaps want to get a tag here on the survivor. That is a nice flick though.
Yeah, that was a good tag. And we get the tag here on Khan, on the Quan, and we get the kick on the gen, putting Erupt on the gen here at 7. But we're gonna go back towards Shack. Are we going to manage to interrupt an unhook attempt? Probably. We know. Ooh, apparently Kirs up on the V here is in basement, getting ready to unhook. They managed to stealth all the way into basement, which I think is very good here for our survivors. But the question is, will Zir check the basement?
No.
Oh, the answer is they are checking the basement, but they do not find V. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was close, but I can kind of get inside Hyra's mind right now. I can think that, well, you know, I just went and tagged a survivor and
there's
you know,
no
went
way.
over there. If they pulled, they would have pulled earlier. There's no reason why they wouldn't have. So we do see can't get reset in the background. Hyra's trying their best to body block the window. Actually, that was so big brain, and now suddenly Alkali can't make the window. It does make a filler though, but we'll be going down. Actually, that's a dead hard. I think it's a dead hard.
It was a dead hard. It was a dead hard.
And that is going to extend the chase. But because only 2 rushes were used, that means that Alkali is probably just going to get caught up. But there's a jungle gym here. This is a relatively strong pallet. It's on the short side. Will win the 50s. And will make it over. That's why the chases are much better on ping, everyone. And that's just going to continue the chase. That's the first gen popping as well. And actually, no, that's 2 gen popping.
Alkali might be juicing.
This is crazy from Alkali.
That dead hard hit was game changing.
It absolutely was, and that's kind of why, like, you know, sometimes there are people who say, "Oh, save the decisive, save the dead hard," but like in this case, you don't really need, you don't really need to. I was gonna just opt to break this pallet now, continue this chase. This is so much time being bought from this dead hard as well. This is going up towards the minute mark. Is 50's gonna continue being played? I don't think this is gonna be vaulted yet.
No, they unfortunately go down here.
We'll go down, but like, look at the difference in death location. We were hooked in basement, and with one simple little perk called Dead Hard, now we're across the map in a completely different location where there are way less generators in the map. So I think Hyra is going to have a bit of a difficult time holding the rest of these generators in the trial. So yeah, really well done to 0Practice for all of this.
We catch the main gen here being worked on. Eruption is still on cooldown, and we see a survivor running towards the ball pit and towards the one side to try and get away. And the Kyra does not seem to pursue. They're kind of looking around for them. I don't think are they going to hard commit here? I think they're just going to go to a different generator, but unfortunately they'd spent a bit too much time, and the generator does pop and they don't connect with the rock. Maybe that was intentional, but they are going to go back to Hook Air at this point. I think they need to get this. If we want to see like a 4K here, they need to get this. They need to get this tunnel out happening on Alkali right now. And but based off of the first chase, Tavi, Alkali might just have a crazy chase as for the people does come into play here.
Yeah, and it looks like Hyva's just going to completely change tack and go for our ace here. That is going to be an attempted flick, but I think the crouch tech from Yumiko will be coming through, and that's just going to continue the chase in the jungle gym. However weak this tile is without the pallet, it is much certainly better than having no window at all. So Yumiko is just going to continue playing. I think we'll just go down here, and that is a beautiful transition of aggression onto ace.
Yeah.
Yumiko, who I have to be survivor, and I was actually just leaving this on the ground. So, sees the eruption on main, and that's a beautiful firecracker too to get away with the tag. And now again, everything is just playing so nicely into 0Practice hands. There is going to be a few 50s perhaps on this palette that Hyva breaks it.
We're gonna break it, and we're gonna get
that's just beautiful stuff.
Okay, I just want to say, Tavi, I didn't hear that firecracker. It was dropped outside of like the audio range of the drop sound, so like it just insta popped as soon as light was rushing towards it. What a firecracker, honestly. Oh, and what a down. Good bump logic there by Hyra. An attempt there
from Khan. Yeah, it was a good attempt by Khan, knowing that they would not be able to make anything else really that safely. They tried to, play for the maximum, try to go for the double back, but yeah, Hyva took it wide, so could see that.
Oh my, as Kirzep finishes the last gen here in main, Kirzep on the V. Oh my. Opa!
No!
Diabolical!
Oh, that is crazy, dude. I don't know if that was a crouch tech from Kirzep and the short swing does not come through this time. I don't know if that was a crouch tech or anything. Kirzep gets away with their lives, and
I think
we're looking at a 6th stage. Yeah, a flare back towards the killer. That is crazy from Kirzep.
Well played by them.
Yeah, 6 stages at pretty much a maximum we're looking at for Hyva to go for, and continue the chase. I mean, Kirzep's playing this well. Still has perhaps an exhaustion in the pocket. I don't really know. Perhaps it was already used.
I'm pretty sure they are the sprint burst player. No, and unfortunately they do go down, and they do get picked. However, I must say they are the Dali player.
Oh yeah, they are, right? Because they got the first unhook. So
yeah. So
maybe, and Blood Rush too. Oh hell no! This is gonna be one hell of a chase.
They might just unhook. They unhook. They send it. They get body blocked a little bit.
They send 10% haste, and that's going to be second Blood Rush. Actually, wait, hold on.
I don't think Blood Rush is available.
Check the President? Unlucky. I mean, it's still alright, because 6 stages is so crazy as a result. They could just take the outs here.
Oh my.
Which I think they should.
All our survivors are here. They're going to go for an insta unhook here. I'm calling it.
I think so. They're going to try triple unhook.
They will get the pull here, surely.
Then you have to guess which side the survivors are coming from. Get a force unhook. This is a bit risky. Honestly, this is a bit risky.
Oh, dead hands. No.
5 stages.
Oh my!
And that is all she wrote.
That was one hell of an end game by 0Practice survivors. Oh.
That's amazing. Well, that's started off our series really nicely. That's started off our series with a bang, I think, Mal. So
yeah,
I think with that being said, we're gonna set up the second half of this set. It's gonna be 0Practice's Blight coming through.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
That will be.
That was 5 stages, 3 fresh, if I recall correctly. So our win condition will be 5 stage, 4 fresh, or 6 stages. So we will be back with our next game. That was honestly, I'm still shocked by that end game. I honestly thought someone was going to die. That they managed to save that. Well played by them. So we'll see you guys in a bit as we get our next lobby set up. Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League main bracket, round 2 and season 4 with our match of Exaltis versus 0Practice. This time we have 0Practice on the killer. We have Yumiko playing Blight for them here on Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with a win condition of 5 hooks, 4 fresh, or 6 hooks. It's, I think, a very strong win condition here for Yumiko. I'm joined once again by Tavi. Tavi, how are you and what do you think?
What do I think was... After the last match, I'm pretty convinced that 0Practice have got a really good, run going. I mean, they're just feeling it. That last trial ended up in 6 stages, and then suddenly, okay, yeah, Yumiko just gets it down while I'm speaking. So, yeah, I don't know. This seems to be going their way. So, yeah, 5 stages... pretty comfortable, I'd say.
Yeah, like it was looking so much like 6 stages, 3 fresh there, but they managed to like get it down to 5 stages, almost kept it at 4 stages, honestly. That was really good by them.
And now, like, with this down at 5, and actually, to be fair, actually, the last trial, we had it down at 5, but then suddenly the dead hard changed the like the entire dynamic, so... I mean, maybe we can just see something similar in this one where Kyuka can, maybe juice in this chase. Or maybe Yumiko will not find him after this, but it seems like they're just going to be playing safe at the... No, never mind, this is Sky being next chase, and they're just going to take a hit here.
And we do get the down, the hit here, not the down, sorry. Will they get the down?
Yeah.
The answer is yes as they slide over the pallet. Oh my, and looks like our killer wins the Hex Totem 50-50 here, as survivors had to cleanse Thrill of the Hunt first instead of Ruin, Tavi.
Yeah, and that's just going to feel like a bit of a pain in the ass, I think, for Exalted, because even if Sky did call out where that totem was, it's pretty near the hook, so it's not really accessible yet to the survivors to cleanse.
Yeah,
so, even for the time being, Ruin's still going to be in the trial, yeah.
Yeah, even if they do get a survivor there and start cleansing it, that's just more wasted time for our survivors, right? Like, they wasted all that time cleansing Totem, and it was just Thrill of the Hunt. Very unfortunate.
2 survivors here.
Oh my.
Hold on, what are we doing? Why are there 2 survivors here?
We might be looping with friends? Or I think they got a did they get a reset? I can't remember if they got a tag earlier onto
I guess they
Lara.
were.
Yeah. Oh, and we also see a deli in the background, by the way.
I guess, yeah, Sky's deli just comes off. There's Blood Rush, perhaps a comm was being made to maybe, attempt some kind of altruistic play. That didn't come out as the outcome, though, and Yumiko just secures the 3rd hook of the trial as a result. So, yeah, Yumiko in a very comfortable spot here. Only needs 2 more hooks to win, I believe.
2 more hooks to tie.
1 fresh and... Yeah, 1 fresh and 2... hooks will be enough to take the first set.
Or 3 hooks.
So, or 3 hooks. 6 is enough as well. And they're just gonna head back to a shack. Does see a fresh hook here, so I think we'll just chase Hyra.
Also, we did get a bit of dramaturgy there from Hyra with the scream. Oh, what a stun by Kyorka.
And
they make this
wait.
double. Does it get hit? Oh yeah, gets it. Yeah, fair enough.
That was a decent attempt at the crouch check. Unfortunately, it does not come through, and we'll just have to see the main building be looped here. Is this a god? No, this is definitely not a god palette. So Yumiko is just gonna try put the 1v1 skills into play. Well, actually, kind of did bait out the palette drop. I thought it didn't get dropped for some reason, and just gonna make it around.
First gen does
get M1s. So yeah, that's kind of nice, but the only problem is you need to pop 4 more. Before Yumiko gets 1 to 2 more hooks, so that's going to be an extremely difficult task, especially that there's 2 injuries on the board, which means that the survivors, of course, are going to be a lot more vulnerable. There goes Ruin, actually. That's going to be nice for the survivors if they do last long enough.
The problem is it was an injured survivor that got the Ruin, right? So we do spot them, and it's Ipyrus here on the Lara, and they're injured, so it's going to be a bit of a scary chase here, honestly. They do get the pallet drop, but the question is, I was gonna say, how will they be able to play it? And the answer is, unfortunately, no, as they do go down very unlucky. But that will put us at our Tycon of 5 stage, 3 fresh. And I'll be honest,
even thus,
if we literally, Yumiko can stand in front of that hook and secure a win. Like,
So we do appreciate the what do you call it? We do appreciate the sportsmanship, I guess.
Yeah, we're getting
well,
more.
no, I know, it's respect. I think it's more respect. It's just like really boring to watch.
It helps. It's a bit better for the
played.
viewers rather like that we're going for like we're playing for the full 4K and all that instead of just camping out the stage for the win. But it looks like we are securing our last fresh hook here on Hyra in the shack. We did get a really nice tag on the window there earlier. Oh, all right. We spot the tap. I'll be honest. Tap jump scare.
I guess that's just gonna be it then.
Oh
a little bit of
my.
looping with friends from Sky is gonna mean the 6th stage comes through, which will secure the first set going towards 0Practice. So yeah, well played. That was just an insane survivor set from them, and Yumiko is also playing pretty well on the Blight too.
Yeah.
So yeah. And there goes the 3rd gen of the trial though. So Survivor's definitely not out of it yet.
Yeah, and like we've seen, like based off of the qualifiers that I've seen, like it is very, very interesting timing for that eruption. But based off of the qualifiers I've seen, like Blight 4K is fairly consistently even on this map. So it's not like the survivors are playing like. I think the survivors are playing just fine. The problem is that the survivor team from the previous match, right, gave the killers such an easy result to attain. So.
And yeah, I guess Yumiko had the what do you call it? Had the freedom to go for stages rather than try and force a 4K result. Now it's gonna attempt the tech. It's a nice little. I think that was an S flick. I don't know what it's called. I think it was an S flick.
It's either an S flick or a V1 tag. I like Blight. I played them a bit, but I still get confused what all the different techs are called. Like I can see like
Z flick maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember.
But it was a cool little Blight thingy. Yep, Blight tech.
Yeah, that's gonna spell the first death.
Yeah?
Hive is going to get found as well. This jungle gym is definitely gone.
Oh.
And I don't think they'll last much longer because they've kind of zoned themselves to the edge map. So they do have a pallet to play out, not the best filler to play.
Oh.
Because trying to tech will not actually get the M1.
Did they get the M2?
Unfortunately,
what a hit. Very good M2 there by Yumiko.
Very, very nicely done on the micro side. Secure it down and continue this trial, I guess. But actually just slugging here. I guess maybe he just wants to go for a more vulnerable survivor who's already on second hook. That's a nice flare though. That is a nice flare.
However, we do spot both
Again,
survivors
there's only delaying problems.
trying to double the gen, so this is a bit danger for them, right? Like they both have to kind of come recover this slug somehow while the other is in chase. Oh, the patience!
Wait, what is... I mean, sure, Yumiko doesn't swing there. That's interesting. I would have assumed Yumiko did swing there. But, yeah, it's gonna get the down anyway. And I've said back to generator. I mean, maybe? Yeah, okay, the survivor who's here, this is Sky, did 3 runs, so it's not gonna be a completed generator yet, but Yumiko's not really opting to kick the generator, just wants to get the tag, I think. Kind of accepts the generator as sort of gone for the time being.
And they do get the tag.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much tap could do there. Oh, what a stun! Well played by
really,
Sky.
Actually, makes the kitchen pallet, I guess. Yeah, that is a kitchen.
Yeah.
And we'll continue on to the double pallet setup. So it's a decent setup for this to be played out, and perhaps Yumiko has bitten off a little bit more than expected. It's gonna leave. Yeah, gonna leave. Try and check on the other survivors, see if they can catch a rotation back to the generator. But
I think they're already on the gen.
Right?
And we could hear that gen.
Splash mark leading away.
Yeah. And is it an injured survivor? It is with a firecracker. We dodge the firecracker. We get into the door and try to flick around the ball pit, but the survivor did not commit that as they went to the long side instead of towards the inside of main. Oh no, they lose the mind game on the window. Are we going to opt to slug this? And the answer is yes. Oh wait, no, the answer is no. We're going to pick because the gen pop. My bad.
With this though, funnily enough, with this down, Exalted's still in the game because that survivor who was just picked up and, well, is going to get put on the hook is fresh, so he's not out of the trial, and we do have still the pressure of two other survivors standing and the potential of one once they are unhooked. So that's the unhook coming through. Hyra's going to be injured now, and that's going to transfer the aggression onto Sky. So perhaps Sky can show up here. I think that no, this is the jungle gym broken tile. And
Yeah,
there was a filler,
Sky
I
has to
think,
make something
close
happen here.
to, no.
Oh, what a
Yumiko,
blood rush. Well played.
very, very nicely done. Now
We-
going to scale it down.
We do get the reset though on Hyra, so now they're gonna play the 1v2 at least healthy. I believe they have Resurgence too, which is why the reset was so fast. We're gonna get the hook here, and that will be our second survivor sacrifice here, with Sky being sacrificed with 1 gen remaining. Oh!
And Hyra was just found immediately there. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but it's going to be another kind of V1 touch and down on
Well
to
played by
Hyra.
Yumiko.
So very nice.
And we're gonna opt to pick
That's
here instead of Slug.
That's actually, I believe that's the same kind of like mind game twice in a row working on Exalted. So I didn't say Exalted, really nice Exalted. Yeah, okay. Anyway, whatever. My name's getting messed up at
No,
241.
it's okay. No, but
yeah,
like,
so yeah, really nice.
what do you think of hooking here, Tavi, instead of slugging?
No, I mean the hook. I guess it was pretty close by, so
Not fair.
I guess why not? I didn't really.
I
For some
feel
reason, didn't register to me that slugging was an option in that.
No,
in that
fair.
time. I feel like Yumiko. He's already got so many hooks on the board.
That's true. I was gonna
yeah.
say like maybe slugging would be better, because in this situation I feel if you're gonna go look for Lara, because they're still freshly down, so they have their whole recovery part to go through. But if Lara was like lurking nearby and you leave to look for her, she could just insta pull. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. But with the 70-second timer, I guess this just means that
Looks like Hyra's.
it means
yeah.
yeah, and Yumiko just gets to search, not worry about the hook for less time, and close the hatch and begin the end game. So
Yeah.
really, really nicely done by Yumiko. Like whatever the result is, only 4 generators popped. That's a really nice result for
Yeah.
0Practice.
And Hyra's here immediately on a gate here. I believe on the opposite end of the map.
Yumiko might actually not make it because they're just kind of fixated on this gate. So
Oh my, wait.
seems like it's just gonna be enough. And yeah, I guess Exalted do get one survivor out the door.
Wait, no,
Very
do they?
close.
No, they
Actually,
don't. They
no, it's very, very close.
Oh,
Even with a point tech,
no,
maybe?
no, they
point
don't.
tech. It's a pubs
No,
moment. That is a
no.
certified no point tech pubs moment, everyone.
I think even with a point deck they
Should
won't
have
make
point
it.
tech. I think it would have been
Too
close.
far. Oh,
But anyway, that's still really nicely done by
poor Lara.
still really nicely done by Yumiko through the practice. They're going to take the first set. And
Yeah.
that's just really clean blind gameplay, I think, all around.
All right, and
After shout outs Alkali, by the way, Alkali carrying that first chase and
oh my god, yeah.
practice survivors. Yeah, that was crazy.
Alkali MVP for real. And I mean, like, not also like big shout out to Kirza for getting that, like, you know, that end game chase at the end, and then managing to get out with the help of their team. Like that whole end game scenario of that first game was crazy good. But yeah, up next, Tavi, we have a Ghostface set. What are your thoughts on Ghostface?
I feel like I remember 0Practice playing Ghostface sets when, like,
Yeah,
a year or two ago when they were in DBD League. So I want to see them play it again because
it was their set. They picked this.
I feel
So
to be honest, I've not seen Ghostface in a while too. So it's going to be interesting to see how the strategies have changed.
yeah, it's gonna be on Hawkins this time. So I know Ghostface is sometimes usually on, like, most of the time it's on Larry's, if I recall correctly. But this time we have it on Hawkins. So another indoor map, but I'm fairly excited to see what they could cook up. I you know, one of my friends really enjoys Ghostface, so I have a big soft spot for the killer, despite me being scared out of my mind if I have to play Survivor against them, which is why I mainly don't play Survivor. It's really scary. But yeah, we will be right back as we get the lobby set up. Oh my. Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League Season 4, Week 2. And we are back with Exaltis versus 0Practice. We have 0Practice set now of Ghostface here in Hawkins National Laboratory Underground Complex, and we have Trichik on the Ghostface, and once again joined with me by Tavi. Tavi, how are you? Looks
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. This is a slightly different realm to what I'm used to, of course. You usually see the ghost face on Levy's Memorial Institute, but here on Hawkins, the strategies will be completely different, and Truchik is showing this right now. I do think that this totem build is very interesting. I actually do say interesting quite a lot, but
hey, I mean, this game is very there are a lot of interesting things, I think, so it's fair.
yeah, I would have assumed that the normal build of corrupt, pain resonance, eruption, and sloppy butcher would be used here, but Chuchik obviously has different plans for this trial. That's going to be the down coming through, blood favor, ruin. Sorry, my brain's like dying.
No,
but
it's okay.
blood favor, ruin, thrill, and undying.
Yeah.
Wait, blood favor, ruin, undying.
Yeah, and thrill. Wait,
oh my God.
also, wait. Tavi, did we just see 2 pallets upstairs? Like, sorry, wait. What is this?
I'm not sure. Oh wait, yeah.
What is that?
I think True Trick is.
Why is there a double pallet there? I'm sorry.
I've never seen that before.
I have never seen that before.
I guess 2026 is certainly a year in Dead by Daylight that we have.
Wait, sorry. Why is there a double pallet at bottom 6? And it's not even like a double.
It reminds me of 2v8, and it kind of reminds me of like those old Dead by Daylight clips where like there were just like stupid amounts of pallets everywhere, and unironically just spawns 2 pallets in like in illegal locations.
Not true.
Yeah.
Like
imagine. Yeah, that's just funny, dude.
No, like they were carrying like Hira to the basement, right? And you could see like the blood favor active, and I was like, as they turned, I saw like the 2 blood favor, like the claws of the entity blocking the pallets, and I'm like, okay, wait, that's an interesting visual bug. And I was like, wait a minute, are there 2 pallets there? And so I waited till we come back upstairs, and I see the 2. What is that?
Sorry, even I have to comment on that. What am I looking at?
I don't know. Hearts. Is this? Have you seen this before?
No, I think this is part of the new RNG changes they're pushing out, but I think this might also just be a bug.
I think it's a bug.
Surely it's a bug.
I think at jungle gyms, like the last time jungle gyms had 2 pallets was like at least 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I think there's some spaghetti code somewhere that might have slipped past quality control.
Thanks, me. I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway,
oh my God, I need to recover.
Let's get back to the game here. There are 2 totems that are gone, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it looks like our survivors have realized that it's like a god palette setup, and Tree Trick is going to respect it as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you just gotta insta break that, right? Like. I don't see a world where you play that. The survivors are doing a really good job revealing Ghostface though. So like we haven't gotten a single full stock yet on anyone. They're just so aware. And I think this is the main issue on why Ghostface kind of struggles in comp. It's like it's an M1 killer, and the main value of the power requires to catch survivors off guard. And in comp survivors are very on point with keeping track of the killer, I feel. But
which is of course why you have to play him on indoor map.
Yeah. And also Tavi, we have a tunnel out on a Ghostface at 4 gens remaining. I think this is very scary for the survivors.
It certainly is. Like, they managed to get rid of 2 totems, but Blood Flavor is still up, and Blood Flavor is arguably worse than Ruin, simply because, Ghostface is an M1 killer. At the end of the day, the chases should not really be that short, even with, even with, what do you call it? Even with being stealthy and everything, you should. Oh,
I've seen clips of that before, but I think this is my first time seeing a swing through there in person. What a down!
I didn't know what to expect, but I guess the pieces were starting to form in my mind when I saw True Trick walk into that small little between the fences. I was like, wait. And then and then Kirkar gets down to it. So that's unfortunate, but I guess more spaghetti code for you all, I guess.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, Tritrix just I'm not sure how the survivors have been doing, but I guess like the time it took to find all the totems just really ate away at the generators, and
And
the chases can't really last either because of blood flavor.
and Hyra going second there in basement and then getting pulled, and then no one really. I felt like no one really like supported them a lot, and they kind of just died, right? So that was a very early tunnel out, and I feel like a very early tunnel out in a ghost phase set is not ideal. Oh, and we got the full stock
mean,
here.
Usually for Ghostface, you'd see tunnel outs at 2 or 3 genuines at
Yeah.
like a really, really high amount. But yeah, I mean, this is just crazy at 4. And Pyrus is gonna get mind gamed and go down.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, Tritrick might take the time to break the pallet. Maybe not, because it just does not want to waste time looking for other stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll choose not to. It's just too much pressure, I guess, on the survivors. Even with like that pallet still being up, it's relatively strong against Ghostface. And, okay, we might have gotten a spectator bug too, but yeah, it's just so much pressure. And now with one less survivor in the trial, it's just much more difficult to keep an eye on the Ghostface. It's much more difficult to continue, just doing actions. Like you've got way less efficiency on generators and healing and objectives in general. So
I mean, yeah, that's like in 1v in a one the 1v3 is in Dead by Daylight against any killer, in my opinion, is so different from the 1v4. So the lack of like the one pole player is so big in this. And having a player in basement, a player injured, and a player 75% stock, I honestly think Lara might just die in basement at this point, right?
Yeah, that's
99
I
stock,
think with
like
Tritrick finding Sky, yeah, it seems like that should be the case. And QCart on the HUD seems to be just starting a new generator, so like
when we do spot
there's
them.
not really much left. Yeah, there's not really much left here. Tritrick's just managed everything really well. Oh, actually, no. Okay, Sky is making a bolt forward,
I'm
but
not
he is
sure
99.
if Sky
So...
realizes they're 99 stock, so they're gonna get insta down. Oh no!
Yeah, and it's just going to be a trade in the basement, and this 5 have 1 less health state in total to work with.
No, I think at least it wasn't the worst case scenario of the pull happening right as they go second and then them going down. So at least Lara still has 1 extra hook stage to work through, but we might not even see that hook stage come into play, because if we get a fast down here, it's just gonna be a 2v, 2-person, like 1 hook, 1 slug, and 1 injured, and we're just gonna get into our, chase the last person into a 2 slug, 1 hook. Oh my.
And the issue is, though, Tritrick knows exactly which generator that Kuka's on, so it kind of just doesn't become a play of trying to defend like every generator on the map, but rather just defend 2 main points of interest.
That is true. And we do spot a
now
survivor.
with Pyrus being found.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did they make this? No, they don't.
They didn't vault, so yeah, that's gonna be the down. And with Tritrick again knowing that generator is potentially being worked, only knows there's just 2 points of interest, so can check out one of them. It's not really a gambling game at that point. Just like well, I mean, it is sort of gambling a little bit, but not gambling as much as
and
as much as it could have been. So.
And that is a 4K3 on our Ghostface here in Hawkins, our first Ghostface set this season, and a 4K3 is a crazy result, I think, Taffy.
Even despite the spaghetti code of the double pallet,
yeah,
right in front of basement, it did not stop Tritrick. Looked at it once, it was like, what the hell is this? I'm gonna 4K them anyway.
Yeah.
Gets a 4K3. Walks away happy, I think. And,
yeah, well played by our healer here.
Shows exactly why 0Practice picked this set, honestly.
Yeah, like their Ghostface really is nuts. And I'm curious, Tavi, if we're gonna see that double pallet make an appearance in our future Ghostface sets. Because
actually, I noticed something.
Yeah.
boop, the time just went back by 1 hour. So there comes daylight savings ending. So
Oh yay, W daylight
that's cool.
savings. Oh my! All
But
right,
that being said,
4K4
yeah,
win
that's just going to
condition
be
on
yeah.
Ghostface. What do you think, Tavi? It might happen, but I don't think it's likely. Like, it's tough.
Well, we said that before, and the
Yeah,
result of that trial was a 10 stage. So I think it's going to be really difficult against the 0 Practice survivors to try and achieve that.
yeah. All right, we're gonna be right back as we get our next lobby set up. But hey, we might see Exaltis just kind of pop off. We don't know. Like, it's Dead by Daylight. Anything can happen. So we'll be right back as we get the next lobby set up. Hello and welcome to Blood Rush League Season 4 main bracket, round 2 with Exaltis versus 0Practice here. This time we have Exaltis' Killer on Hira once again on the Ghostface here in Hawkins, and I'm joined once again by Tavi. Tavi, how are you?
Yep, I'm good, and actually kind of interested to see how Akira approaches this. Or Hyra, I've said Hyra before, because to me, I think this WinCon is a monster to try and meet
Yeah,
for
4K4.
Exalted to
Yeah, no, the win
Hey.
condition of 4K4 Icon 4K3 is kind of tough. But hey, I mean, if like every single pallet spawns just like that double pallet last game, maybe it might be doable. But like, yeah, no, getting some stocks, early stocks here, I think is a very good idea. But and what do you think of our build?
Yeah,
You like you mentioned earlier, like there was no sloppy, no pain rest. This time we have sloppy, pain rest, ruin, thrill.
definitely more of a conventional build, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm still not entirely sure of the kind of like double hex pick. I do think Ruin's alright. I guess that there's some justification for like double hex,
Ooh,
but
almost with a swing.
yeah, I guess gonna be some very interesting techie going on right here on this two on this side. I don't even know what to call that room. Yeah, I guess now Alkali is just gonna be forced to play 50s around this palace and
Yeah.
see how many they can win. So
I think with Bloodlust
yeah,
2, not many.
even though I guess even though this down did not take that long, somehow what the hell? Is it what happened there?
I think Yumiko is trying to do a firecracker save.
Well,
They do have a firecracker.
well led by a hero. Yeah, really well led there because I did not pick on that. That's actually enough to
Get the PR to stop this gen from
prevent this
popping.
one.
But that gen is progress very high here, and we're at where we are at the win con now, Tavi. Oh
Yeah, it's one gen left before it's the tie, and I don't really. I wouldn't guess that hero has. Oh, never mind. Yumiko gets tapped through the pallet. W Russia net, and there's gonna be an unhook in the distance. So here definitely is gonna have a bit of hope after that. But it's still gonna be difficult because yeah, with this unhook coming through, of course, again, Ghostface is a killer. You have to traverse the map on your legs.
not the legs.
So you can't really do any kind of cheating
Yeah,
with
you have,
lethal rushes, vigilant bounds, and so on. So
yeah, you have no
there's not really much
mobility.
you can do.
I mean, like, granted, Hawkins is not the biggest map ever, but still, like, the lack of mobility is very notable. Oh no, as V gets stalked, will V make the pallet? V doesn't, they get the stun! Here's up here.
That stun is actually huge because Hero had the drop leg knife sheath,
Yeah.
which increases the speed by 10% for like 5 seconds or something, which is crazy. But with the stun, it kind of ran that out completely. So kind of in a decent spot. Of course, Hero did leave. You see that right now, and Kizap is just going to be able to get halfway down that stock meter, which is really important. Khan's going to take the chase just for a little bit, and Hero's going to leave again, trying to find perhaps a weaker link in the background. Perhaps there's an injured survivor here working a generator. There is, and Hero goes into the stalk mode. Maybe wants to try and get a freebie here, and nearly does. Yumiko nearly just runs into Hyra, and that's just going to be the down coming through. So
Yeah, Hyra just checking here
yeah,
to make sure
a
there's
little
no head on, because that looked a bit suspicious, you know, like dying right there. Could be a
It
bit.
was. I think that was a bit sloppy play.
Yeah.
Sloppy play from 0Practice, if you know what I mean. But I feel like that. Yeah, that down shouldn't really have happened there. Even though the gens, of course, are really high progressed
The
here,
gen
I
did
still
pop.
think that kind
Yeah.
of mistake.
We are at the
Yeah, I
Daikon
still
at-
don't think it was unnecessary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they could have probably
we are there,
avoided.
so it doesn't matter.
Oh, and that last gen popping secures the match, the
Fine.
set and match win for 0Practice. Great
They
gen
just
pressure.
played really well.
Yeah, no, but
I feel like it's insane because on levies, I do not ever see generators go this fast. At least that's what it feels like. So to see it happen on Hawkins kind of, to me, means that the survivors can keep track of the ghost face better, and they
Yeah.
can therefore sit on the generators more aggressively. Whereas in levies, we see a lot of the time the survivors doing a lot more like stealthy spots, like, and because
like
the
check
rooms are
spots,
smaller.
yeah. I think also like
Yeah, it's
Hawkins
a lot
is a
harder to
smaller
keep
map,
track.
so it's easier to keep track of a killer on a smaller map because there's less areas for them to like disappear into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's easier to kind of gauge the direction. So yeah, Khan's gonna take the next chase.
Ooh!
Does lose a 50 through the pallet though. That is an unfortunate
What a
king
swing by
moment there.
Hero. Well played, but yeah, maybe a bit of ping influencing that. But no, that was a really good swing.
And yeah, I guess that's
Ruin.
didn't mention it before because I was all on that sloppy joke, but yeah, that is the Gears up. Nice body block. I thought that was just for a joke, but yeah, nice body block. Anyway, that is the win condition going over to 0Practice, so they're gonna
Yeah.
take this 2-0. So yeah, well played. I think that was just two really nice survivor sets on. Well, I mean, I guess it was survivor then killer.
Yeah,
So that's to really
Churchick's
take it
killer
away.
kind of went crazy there in the ghost face. I'll be honest, a 4K3 on ghost face, like I was not expecting that tonight. Ooh. We catch
Yuriko's gonna get yeah, tagged.
Will
and-
Yumiko play? This is scary. Oh, will V will take the down for Yumiko. Akira's up here taking the down for their teammate, keeping them in the game. But will we get a hook? And that looks like we will be. A Pain Rest is right there, Tavi. Right next to this, like, I think this is the most progressed generator currently.
Well, we'll see because Hura has pain resonance. Of course, we saw this the kind of like light explode. We saw that confirmation that the generator is the highest in the trial. Probably isn't now because Khan is on a gen. Yumiko
Yeah.
gets stuck actually, so that's a rare mistake coming through, and FOV will not be successful to keep him alive. So, yeah, I mean, 0Practice, I mean, definitely the situation has deteriorated, but of course they've come away with the win already, so it doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Alkali
it's,
takes next base.
it's nice
Yeah,
to
I
play
mean,
for
it's all
best
right.
result, but oh my, a swing and a miss there by Hira, and Alkali gets the stun, which is pretty big. It gets them the distance to make all the way up here, and they're using this like open like top cover here to get oh no, don't get hold, and yeah. They were gonna. I was like, they're gonna using this open top cover to stop them from getting stuck, but unfortunately, it also like went against. It also came back against them when Hira used it to not get broken out of their Night Shroud.
That's interesting, right? Because we were told that Ghostface was kind of like changed a little bit to, you know, quality of life improve.
Yeah, I heard there was
Those kind of interactions.
Yeah, I heard there was like the lean and the crouch was a little bit snappier, and the main thing is they tried to fix the, what do you call it, the reveal, they try to make it more consistent. Oh, V greeting that pallet. V greeting the
I
pallet
don't
again.
think this is insane because remember Ghostface crouch is shorter than those two little Ys up there, so it's a lot harder to check spot on that. Anyway, it is, yeah. I mean, I would have assumed that the reveal was fixed from what we were told, but like I don't think Good Khan will agree with that. And after what I saw, I don't think I will agree with that either. Anyway,
He
There's
was
somehow one
constantly
gen left.
breaking the line of sight there. So I guess like at least that was a line of sight blocker. I've seen way more egregious stuff where like they're literally in the open and stalking you and you're not revealing them. So maybe, I don't know. But
Hey, wait, hold on, Mal.
yeah.
There's only one pallet there this time.
Oh no,
Hold
yeah,
on.
that's crazy RNG, man. How come True Tricks had to have two pallets there? They only have one here. Oh my.
One pallet? Nah, I'd win. It has two pallets.
Oh
But yeah, I mean, survivors have one gen left, so honestly, even though they're three injured, through sloppy, they're probably not going to heal. Even though there's three injured, it's pretty doable to try and get all the gens done, and
Oh my
that's kind
god,
of
greeds it?
what matters here on the ghost phase.
Ooh.
Nice greed, and I think it's just going to double your way. Yeah, it does want to play the upstairs area there, and
the
that's going to be
gem
the
is-
last gen popping. Wow.
Are we gonna commit Khan here?
Good well
I
played.
think we're gonna go back to Khan here and just commit this because we're this is the fresh hook, right? So this is gonna award 3 stages if we do hook them and secure them. Oh, Khan wins it this time.
And gets the blind to hold on, let him cook. And is that enough time to get to that gate? Probably not, because I think Ghostface is very fast. Not very fast, but fast enough. So
Yeah.
that's the reset coming in the background, and
Oh, we have to break
yeah,
this.
I don't think a gate will be open anytime soon. Surely the gate will not be open, right? That's what I would assume.
Yeah,
The
both-
double
both
reset
survivors
comes
double
through. So that
reset.
means it's still another like 30 seconds away from the gate opening. So Khan really has to cook here on this tile. I think that is a fairly strong palette.
Oh, we see
But I was
we
just
see
gonna try
Alkaline
their best
nearby.
to
We
play around
see
it.
V also. Is there
Here's
one of
F-tier.
yeah,
But
Kizup and
Kizet gets
Alkaline?
bypassed, and I don't think he makes the
Bloodlust
pallet
too?
in time. So I think the survivors should just take the stages here. I don't see a reason why they should go for this pallet
Oh,
save.
they spot Alkaline. V is opening the gate also as well.
Wait, that's the gate right there, though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The gate the
Wait a minute, this
close
is
gate is
doable.
open. Yeah. I mean, like at the end of the day, right? All of our survivors here are on like low stages right now, so they're all pretty What's the term for it? Sorry, this is still like playable, like for a rescue, right? Oh, firecracker.
Good attempt, but is this gate open? Yeah, this
The gate
gate
is
was
open.
open, so like they're just gonna get out for free.
Oh, maybe
Okay,
the body blocks. Oh no.
Oh, nice. Well played.
Nah, they're
Very nice.
out.
Counter body block on Kizep. Will secure
Oh, wait,
the
if they were a bit
6
more patient there, they could have
stages.
probably downed Alkali. Alkali was like 90.
Oh,
No,
perhaps, yeah.
because Alkali
Right.
kind of lingered there to try and maybe hit take. But no, well played by... Honestly, 0Practice was kind of... Like, their survivors was really strong. But no, well played also from Exaltis, putting up a good effort. But 0Practice does take that 2-0 Tavi. And no,
They
yeah,
do.
that was
Yeah.
lovely set, honestly. You don't see Ghost, like, I don't know. I personally don't see Ghostface a lot, so whenever I do, it's a nice little treat. I love Ghostface sets, and I also really love light sets. So those two sets, very fun. But with that,
It's just really, really nicely done from 0Practice. I can't agree more.
yeah, but with that, we will be moving on to our next match here, Tavi. I believe it is going to be wow, not gonna lie, it's escaping me right now. I think it's Incurred versus it is going to be Incurred versus Aegis. Yeah. And we will be getting that sorted in a bit, and we will be back as the sets are oh, it's the Ormond Lake Mine sets. It's Good Guy, Unknown, and Lich. They all picked killers that are all on Ormond Lake Mine. Wait, there's an Unknown set. Oh, I'm so excited. I love Unknown. I'm Mal. This is Tavi. We will catch you guys in a bit. Although I think Tavi, are you going? Will we be seeing you, or are you going to bed?
I'm not sure. I'll probably go to bed. My brain is starting to lag, so
No worries.
I think I will bid you all farewell in chat.
Thank you all for
Mal,
being
casting.
here, Tavi. It was lovely casting with you, and I hope to see you next time.
Same, and thanks Arts too.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Love you, hearts.
Love you too.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.